Okay, so this is the acupressure tutorial for my video, Facial Acupuncture to Wake Up Tired Eyes. This is a makeup kit. I don't really wear makeup, but it's great for holding acupuncture supplies. And if we were needling today, these are the facial acupuncture needles I would be using, but we're not. We're going to be using a blunt tip probe, or at least I am, to get a little bit more accuracy. You're going to use your finger. Okay, so point number one, it's the first point on the stomach channel. And the bony landmark you need to establish is the orbit, or the frame or opening for the eyeball and the skull. So once you establish that, then the vertical line, reference line, is going to go right through your pupil. So directly below that, where it intersects with the orbit, and you want to come down a bit. You don't want to be right on that edge. There is a tiny little hole. You can feel it with a blunt tip probe or a finer point. Not so much with your fingertip. With your fingertip, you might be able to pick up a tiny little pulse. And when you feel that, I don't know, just kind of intuitively, I guess you can hold it for a few seconds, up to 10 seconds at a time. And I usually like to do acupressure in rounds of 3. Second point, it's the extra point, Tai Yang. And I usually put it a little bit higher than in this video. I was managing a whole bunch of things, but basically you draw 2 lines from the outer end of your eye and the outer end of your eyebrow, and where they meet at roughly 45-degree angles, and just outside the orbit, or that opening in the skull for the eyeball, that's where you kind of want to aim. And if you were needling, you definitely don't want to be in the socket. You want to come right outside the socket and be on the side of your skull, never perpendicular. You needle along the plane of the side of the skull. That would be the right way to do it. Okay, so yeah, I would probably put it a little bit higher usually. Point number 3, the second point on the bladder channel. So it's on the inner corner of the eyebrow, and I don't really have really defined eyebrows or a really defined brow bone. So I'm really kind of digging here, searching for something to give me some kind of clue as to where I can find it each and every time. But for you, what you would do is kind of run your finger along 2 lines, the horizontal line of the brow bone and the vertical line of the bridge of the nose. And then roughly where those 2 lines kind of meet, outside the orbit or the frame of the opening of the skull for the eyeball. Now, when you press it, yeah, I made that face because I pressed a little too hard. It doesn't feel so good. It feels kind of bruisey, achy, and gives you kind of a headache. So you want to press not too hard, not too soft. But 3rd time is just right. Okay. And you might have accommodation. So what accommodation is it? When you press, the body gets used to the stimulation, so you might need to press harder each time. I didn't. I pressed so hard in the beginning I had to press lighter. Anyhow, those are the 3 points. Have a go at it and leave me a comment if there's anything that you want me to clarify or go into further detail on. I listed the points in the other video. I'll probably list them again in this one just for quick reference. Okay, so good luck. Have a wonderful time, be it morning, noon, or night in your zone, and take care of yourself. Aloha.